a lot of core exercises. Let's start with the warm up. Half squats first. So whatever width you find comfortable for yourself. So make sure that you're when you start going down, just a little bend and make sure your upper body is nice and strong, but at the same time you're not too tense in the shoulders. So your shoulders are nice and low, and just a little bend in the knees. For the first couple of rounds, we just want to get the knees kind of acclimated and getting ready to go. Sometimes when we jump too quickly to fast and strenuous exercises, the knees are kind of, at least in my case, obviously I'm talking about my own experience, my knees start to kind of be a bit cranky. And if I give them a little break at the beginning and just start slowly, they often kind of keep working with me better. So that's the reason why we just want to go really nice and easy the first couple of minutes, and the harder work will definitely come later on. All right, let's go a little bit deeper now. Still, you can stay wide if you like. I prefer go a little bit wide, more narrow when I go all the way down into deep squat. And here you can, if you can stay there for a little bit, it's good to stretch the, like I said already, the knees and the lower back, a little bit more space in. Obviously, this position will stretch your lower back quite a bit, and then your knees as well. So stay there for another couple of breaths. And we could come up, and we're gonna go slowly down, slowly up 10 times. So really slowly, stay there a little bit, and then up again, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Good. Shake your legs a little bit. And then we're gonna do squats. Lunges. Always get it mixed up. Forward lunge first. So long step forward, reaching forward with your upper body, and then stepping back with the same leg. And we're gonna do one leg 10 times. So number 2, reach out and push back. And 3, and 4. And obviously this has something to do with the game of squash. So you lunge and you reach for the ball as you go. 2 more times. And switch the leg. Left side. Get 1. Back. Lunge 2. 3. Also good work for balance. Just make sure that you're not falling over here when you reach forward. Last one. Good. Shake your legs a little bit. And then we're going to go into wide stance and very lightly and slowly start bending one leg at a time. So when I bend my left leg, I'm coming down with my right hip. And so I'm also stretching the hip area, but also the inner thigh. So be careful here as you go from side to side. Couple of seconds, hold and switch. Nice and light. You want to feel a little stretch there, but don't go far with that. So just a little bit, because it's easy to overdo these muscles. And recovery takes a long time with groin and inner thigh injuries. And we're gonna um, move or change the exercise just a little bit, sustain that wide stance. And as you bend one leg, you open up the body towards the other. So you kind of go a little bit more towards the side now. You're still working on the inner thigh, but also a little bit hamstring as you go. Come back to the middle, and then the other side. So extensions, and see your toes are coming up as you go. So inner thigh and hamstring, side to side. At least for me, I start to feel a bit by bit that my hamstrings are kind of letting go. They're opening up a little bit, so I'm able to go a little bit deeper because the muscles are warming up. But by no means the idea is to go as deep as you can. So you just have a light little stretch, hold it for 2 seconds, and then you change it. Good. All right. Come back. And then grab your right ankle. You can do this with one arm and hold the other arm on the back of a chair or support yourself on the wall if you feel like you can't stand still. Or you can do this just by standing on one leg, and you can also grab the leg with 2 hands if possible. And you bring your hips forward as you pull your foot upwards. So your heel is on your bum, hip forward, and you should feel a stretch in your quad and hip flexion. And even with 2 arm version, I feel my front of my shoulder is stretched as well. And shake it off a little bit and switch the leg. Either way, it's a good balancing exercise if you're not looking for any support. As you can see, I'm already struggling a little bit here. Gotta focus. It often helps when you have a focus point for your eyes. Look at one particular point, and it's easier to stand steady. And release. Good. All right, we're gonna go on the floor, probably on the mat if you have one. And first it's gonna be just a general warm up for midsection and upper body. We're gonna walk into a plank, do 1 slow push up, walk back into forward bend. And we repeat that 10 times. So we're gonna start, lean forward, walk, plank position, 1 slow push up, and walk back. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Plank. That's 4. Coming back up to 5, halfway. Number 6. Remember to breathe well here. It's easy to forget sometimes when you're doing push-ups and other movements and you cut down the breathing. Okay, you got 2 more to go. Last one going down. And walking back, and then we're gonna stay in a forward bend just to keep the stretch on the lower back. So cross your hands, cross your arms, hang your head heavy, close your eyes, and breathe. And then we add a little bit more intensity into the stretch. Bring your arms around your legs, behind your knees or behind your calves, whatever you feel comfortable with, and then lock the arms and hang your head again, really heavy. And with every exhale, you kind of pull yourself closer to your legs and try to keep your legs extended. You're emptying the balloon here. Just a little bit further with every exhale. And slowly letting go, slowly. And then go on your fours, bring your knees on the floor and hands. And then let's bring our bum to our heels, child's pose. And then walk your hands forward to get a nice shoulder and upper back stretch. And then bring the hips forward into a cobra. So you bring the hips on the floor and then lean on your extended arms. Oof, very stiff back. And then lift your gaze towards the ceiling and try to breathe. Try to keep the shoulders low here. And then we're going to go up with the hips, down dog. So leaning on your extended arms, legs also straight. And keep pressuring your shoulders and your head, pushing them downwards. At the same time, when you lift your hips, and at the same time, when you try to bring your heels on the floor. It's a nice triangle shape. You should feel a stretch in the shoulders, probably calves as well. And then from here, we go back to Cobra, hips on the floor again, gaze up. Back to down dog, hips towards the sky. Nice, opposite side. Stretch the back a little bit from the other direction. And then we're going to lift our right leg up in the air. Try to keep that leg extended and try to kick that heel out as much as you can. And lift that leg with your glute. So you're really using your glute muscles. You squeeze the glute so you can lift your leg up. At the same time, press your shoulders down and keep your head close to the floor. And slowly return back to the middle and then switch the leg. Left leg up there, lifting it up with your glute and really feel that heel kicking out. Lift it higher, lift it higher. Feel the glute work hard here. Lift it up, come on, higher. And turn back to the middle. And then we're gonna switch to our hands. So bring your hands slightly closer to one another. Press your shoulders down, head close to the mat, and release your right arm. Right, this one is the right one. And bring it to your right side of the body. And come back to the middle, switch the arm, and left arm comes up, leaning on your right. And come back with the arms. And one more time, Cobra, hips on the floor, extended arms, shoulders down, head up. Plank position on your feet and hands, and long stride with your right leg forward and bring that left knee on the floor as you bring your upper body down with the attempt to try to get your elbows close to the floor. Let's stay here for a little bit to open up the hips. And then lift your upper body up a little bit to extend that right leg. To have your toes pointing at the ceiling, and you're stretching your hamstring and your outer hip area. Hands, you can walk your hands further forward to get a more intense stretch. And let's go back into the lunge position. So you lean on your arms and front leg and start opening up your upper body by lifting your right arm up. And with every exhale, we add a little bit more, a couple of inches to that rotation. Remember to extend that back leg. It's a great shoulder stretch. This one is spine and shoulder. And let's bring the arm back down slowly and bring your right leg back. Via plank, we're gonna do the same on the left side. Long stride with the left foot. Bring your back knee down and upper body drops again with the attempt of getting those elbows close to the floor. Don't force it. Let the gravity do its work, do its work. And also with this one, it's always when you exhale, you can add just a tiny bit stretch, not much. This one is heavy enough. You don't want to kind of force this one. It's the far end of your hamstring working quite hard in the outer hip area as well. Let's come up from here. Extend that front leg again and the toes are pointing up. And then you feel a different stretch. So it hits a little bit more of that lower back. Well, still hamstring, of course. But it's a little bit different sensation in the behind the in the lower back and glute area. And then put your foot back on the floor, back to lunge position, and then finding a good balance, leaning on your right arm, and start opening up your upper body slowly. Spine rotation and shoulder stretch. The main thing here. Every exhale, add rotation. Slowly return back to the middle and back on your horse, on your knees, and we're going to go with our left hand, left arm goes underneath the right arm, bringing the left shoulder and left cheek on the floor. And try to bring your arm as far as you can to get a shoulder and back stretch, neck stretch. Slowly come back up. And we do the same on the other side. Right arm under the left, right cheek, right shoulder on the floor. And really push that arm as far as you can. Back to the middle. Whew, shoulders are opening up. Okay, go sit and keep your legs straight in front of you and bend your right knee, bring the right leg, right foot over the left knee. Grab the bended knee with the opposite arm, bring it into the elbow pit and pull the leg nice and close to the body. And then try to bring more rotation into this exercise by using your right arm and walk it all the way right hand behind the body and try to follow it with your eyes. So look over your shoulder behind you. At the same time, when your body rotates to the right, you pull that bended knee close to the body. And I'm sure you will feel a lot of stretch, a lot of, let's say, I hope it's not pain, but tightness in the outer hip area. Also here, every exhale, you can try to get a bit more rotation or pull the knee a little bit harder against the body. And slowly return. Extend that bended knee. And let's do the same with the other side. So now it's the left knee bending. Grab it with your right arm. Bring it close to the body and start turning the upper body. Pull that knee close so you feel the hip or outer glute. Turn your head, look behind you. And then bring the legs back straight in front of you and lean forward. Wherever you can grab with your hands, your ankles, or your feet. Pull yourself closer to your legs and keep your legs extended. And we're going to add stretch with every exhale. So stay down there. Let's try to get the nose closer to the legs with every exhale, okay? 5 more breaths. Good. Slowly come back up. Okay. And lie on the mat, lie on the floor. Oh, let's get a little bit. Oh, the back. A lot of stress, a lot of stretching in the back. Let's get the legs straight and arms overhead. We're going to start with some ab exercises from here. So first we're going to do legs straight up. So you keep your arms next to the body. So legs are straight up and you go slowly straight down. Then you bend the legs, bring it back up, and extension and straight down again for 1 minute, starting now. You can also keep your arms behind your neck if you feel like that kind of supports the neck a bit more. Extension, straight down slowly, and in a hovering position, you bring your legs back in, and knees close to the chest, and then extension vertically, and straight down again. Up and down. And stop. Next one is going to be the windshield fibers. So the legs are straight up again, same position. Arms wide this time, and then legs are going from side to side. Ready and go. Try to bring your legs to hover And then the other side. Time. Next one is full body crunch. So we're still on the back, arms and legs straight out, hovering, coming into the middle to a full crunch. Ready? Oh, tight. All right, one more on the back. So we're gonna do a glute bridge. So bring your heels close to your bum. So we can also stretch those abs we just worked hard on. Work hard with the glutes. Push upward. Bring your shoulder blades close to one another. And keep that push up, okay? Don't let the hips fall or drop. Keep going upwards, okay? Oh, the only way is up. A great stretch also for the hip, front hip area. Feel the glutes, they are rock hard, they're really squeezing hard. Push your hips upwards. 5 seconds to go. Time. Okay, we're gonna turn around for some reptile movement. So plank position, as we know, same side knee, the same side elbow in alternation. So plank and ready, knee to elbow and switch. Ten seconds. Time. Okay, on your belly, Superman, arms and legs, raising up for 2-second hold. Ready, go. Keep squeezing up. Use those back muscles. We got one more squeeze. Time. Ready for push-ups. Okay. Regular push-ups, ready. 1 minute. Go. Time. All right, little break for the upper body and core. Get a sip of water. All right. A bit of a leg push coming up. So we're going to start building it up. And the first move is going to be deep squat. No jumping involved. Just go deep as possible. And pace is really up to you. I'm going to do this first one medium pace, not too fast. And then I'm going to try to speed up as we go in the exercises after that. So deep squat, first minute, ready, and go. It's almost like just getting those legs after a lot of stretching and a little break, get them activated. Yeah, all the way down, gaze up, so really having a nice and strong upper body. Try not to go too much on your toes. 50 seconds. Time. All right. Second one is going to be the side-to-side lateral jump. And remember, when you go in, try to touch the toe or the floor with the opposite hand. All right, ready? Go. Try to keep the other leg off the floor. Hovering as you stand on one. Let's keep those jumps nice and wide. 10 seconds. Time. All right. Next one is the scissor lunge, alternating. And you can keep your upper body in different angles. All right, here we go. You feel a difference when you bring that back foot further back, extend it, bring that back knee low. You feel completely different muscles working. Upper body forward, work more on the glute. This is more squash. You want to work more on the quad, stay more straight up. Both versions are excellent. Time. All right. Capoeira kick is next. So we're going to go into a deep squat and then kick out each time, each side. So kick out one and then the other. This one I definitely prefer without shoes. The shoes are kind of getting stuck on the floor. Oh, 10 seconds. Time. Okay, come up. Woo. Next one is a squat jump. How are you doing? All good? All right, come on. Squat jumps. Go. Obviously, the lower you go, the higher you go, the heavier this gets. I'm doing a very mild jump because my day is long. I can't give out full energy right now. But please feel free to jump higher. 10 seconds. Time. All right. Let's get to plank. And we're gonna do mountain climbers. Woo. Ready and go. Really try to bring that knee under your chest. Time. Woo. Okay, back on the feet. And the next one is going to be a deep squat again. Ready. Go. Work on those upper legs. Ten seconds. Time. Next one is squat, not squat, lunge. Here I go again. Lunge backwards, upper body arch, jump with the front leg. Let's go. Ooh. I tell you when to switch the leg. Step far back, get that back knee on the floor. Switch. Good leg. Rhythm. And time. Okay, round 2 with scissor lunge. Ready? And go. Keep going. Come on. Got 20 seconds. Move. 10 seconds, guys. Come on. Time. Woo. Burn. All right, on the floor. Bicycle crunch. Ready? Go. Oh, looks like we did it. Oh, that was the last one. Whew. Good job.